Okay. Stop whatever you're doing. Tonight, one of the greatest careers in football history might end. Not in 5 years, not eventually. Tonight, Cristiano Ronaldo is about to start his 6th World Cup. 6th. He is the oldest outfield player to ever start a World Cup match, and in about a few hours, he plays Croatia in a match his team could lose if Portugal go out tonight. That's it. That's the last time we ever see him do this. So yeah, we're talking about this one. I'm Balti. If you like getting yelled at about the World Cup, subscribe. It's free. And it makes me feel important.
Let's talk about the clock, because that's really what tonight is about. Cristiano Ronaldo, 41 years old. Luka Modric, 40. Two of the best midfield and attack minds football has ever produced, and both of them are standing on the same cliff edge tonight. Whoever loses this match probably doesn't get another World Cup. That's just math. Careers don't wait around for one more tournament at this age. Here's the thing about legends, though. The clock is undefeated. It has beaten every single one of them eventually. Pele, Maradona, Zidane. Every great player eventually plays a last one. Nobody knows it's the last one while it's happening. That's what makes tonight dangerous for both sides. So before we get to the numbers, and there are numbers, don't worry, just sit with that for a second. Somebody's story ends tonight. Okay, numbers. Let's go. Let's look at how both of these teams actually got here. Because getting to the round of 32 can mean very different things. Portugal first, Group K. They drew DR Congo 1-1, they drew Colombia 0-0, and in between they absolutely smoked Uzbekistan 5-0. Now, on paper, that's fine. 5 points, second in the group, everybody's happy. But watch those two draws again. Against DR Congo and Colombia, two teams that actually pressed them, actually organized, Portugal's attack looked slow, predictable, like a team that's waiting for one moment of individual brilliance to bail them out, instead of actually creating chances as a unit. That's a little concerning when your best individual brilliance guy is 41. Now Croatia, Group L. They got run over by England 4-2. That one was rough, not going to sugarcoat it. But look what they did after that gut punch. 1-0 over Panama, 2-1 over Ghana. Two straight disciplined, professional, we know exactly who we are performances. Croatia are not going to dazzle you. They are not going to make a highlight reel. But they are extremely good at not beating themselves. And against a Portugal team that's been a little sluggish lately, that discipline could be a real problem. So here's where we're at. Portugal has the fireworks, Croatia has the grit. All right, let's rewind. Because these two teams have a history, and it is not close. 10 meetings total. Portugal have won 7 of them. Croatia have won exactly 1. That is a brutal head-to-head record if you're a Croatia fan. And there's one match in particular that Croatia would love to forget. Euro 2016, knockout round. Portugal and Croatia go to extra time, 0-0, both teams exhausted. And in the 117th minute, off the bench, a guy named Ricardo Quaresma just unleashes one. 1-0, Portugal survive. And that Portugal team goes on to win the entire tournament. So there is a 10-year-old ghost sitting in this fixture. Croatia has been haunted by Portugal in exactly this kind of moment before. But, and this is the part that makes tonight actually interesting instead of a foregone conclusion, Croatia have started closing the gap. In 2024, Croatia beat Portugal for the very first time ever in a friendly. Then a few months later, they held them to a draw. That psychological hex, it's got a crack in it, right when it matters most. History says Portugal. Recent form says maybe not so fast. Okay, this is the part you're here for. Let's actually predict this thing. Point 1. Legendary experience. Edge, Portugal. When a game is tied with 10 minutes left, I trust Cristiano Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes to manufacture something out of nothing more than I trust anyone on Croatia's roster. That kind of moment doesn't show up in the stats until it happens. Point 2. Recent attacking form. Edge. Honestly, nobody. Portugal has looked sluggish. Croatia has looked limited going forward too. This might be a tighter, scrappier match than either fan base wants to admit. Point 3. Squad discipline and tactical structure. Edge, Croatia. They know exactly what they are. They defend well as a unit, and Modric still controls tempo better than almost anyone left in this tournament. Point 4. The one moment of magic factor. Edge, Portugal. When you have Ronaldo on the pitch, you are always one moment away from a goal that shouldn't have existed. So here's my prediction. Portugal 2-1. But I would not be even a little bit shocked if this goes to extra time. This has all the ingredients of a match that gets decided by one moment nobody saw coming. Comment your score prediction right now before kickoff. I mean it. I'm going to come back after the final whistle and find out who called it. All right, here's where we landed. Portugal 2-1, but don't be shocked by extra time. Drop your prediction in the comments before kickoff. I want to see how many of you actually called it. And come back tomorrow because I'll be reacting to whether I was right and breaking down who's next in the bracket. One of these Legends World Cup stories ends tonight. Let's go find out which one.